But yeah, chats, we're going to get started here with the Red Strings Club. Also, a few of the devs are probably lurking somewhere out there. I know that this is almost this may be the last stream. We may be finishing the game tonight. I don't know how much is left, but not a lot. So, the fuck is... You guys hear that? Wait. That, like, nightmare voice. Anyway, let me load up the game and we'll get started here. Let me close a few things here. That voice, Jesus. Okay, anyway. That was cool. It actually ended up being the same levels. You just did the levels and bosses in reverse order. Oh, okay, but we still beat the same amount of bosses. Alright, let me switch to this screen so you guys can see as much as possible. So I'm going to try and explain where this game is right now and what we've done. So, it takes place in a somewhat dystopian future. It's cyberpunk in nature. And I guess the game centers around, it's become commonplace in the future for people to get cybernetic implants, or at least just implants, that can affect you in various ways. They can either increase your sex appeal, or make you more charismatic, or perhaps make you ignore negativity in your life, etc., etc. So, there's a lot of stuff that happened, but basically, the main character is a guy named Donovan who owns a place called the Red Strings Club, and the Red Strings Club is a strange little like jazz bar. I called it jazz bar because there's a piano, but anyway, it's a little bar and he's an information dealer. So essentially, he has his ear to the tracks and he knows pretty much everything that's going on around the city via informants and such. And your viewpoint kind of jumps from person to person, but the three main characters would be Donovan, is it Brandeis? Bandreas? There's another guy, I can't remember how to pronounce his exact name because you don't see it very often, but he's a member of like essentially a freedom fighting group, although I don't think he admits that he truly is, and he's interested in taking down this big corporation that wants to essentially... Oh, is it Brandeis? Okay. Brodius? There's this big corporation called the Supercontinent that essentially wants to take control of everybody's implants and control their minds. And the cover that we can see is that they're gonna make it so you're no longer depressed, you're no longer angry, basically narrowing the range of your emotions so there's no extremes. Because due to their research, they claim that it's extremes in emotions that cause the downfalls in society. And yeah, that's essentially the main conflict. There's this big company that wants to control your brains and wants to brainwash everybody. And we're trying to get to the bottom of it. Some people are fighting to stop it, some people are supporting it. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. The game also has a series of weird mini games. The main one being bartending, so you mix drinks, and the drinks influence the people you're talking to give you more information or give you different information based on the drinks you make. Also, there's these weird quizzes that your android friend gives you based on the conversations you've had, and if you succeed in these quizzes, proving that you know what's going on in the game, it's almost like being in class and you watch like a film, and then afterwards you get a quiz from like the teacher just to prove that you were paying attention and weren't like spacing out. But it's really neat because it recaps basically the whole story and helps you understand where everybody stands. So even though it's a pretty complex story, it's surprisingly easy to digest because of the way it's delivered. And I think that says a lot for the writing. A lot of games I've played get very complicated very quickly, and you kind of lose track of what the hell's going on, and then you're not sure who these characters are and how they interact. This game is not like that. I know all the characters, and I know what their purpose is and their backstories, and it's cool. Yes, I just caught up with last night's stream. This game is so good. It really is. This is one of the best playthroughs I've ever done. It came out of nowhere. I was just on my Steam page, bored, flipping through, and I saw this game, and I was like, oh shit, it's the guys who made Gods Will Be Watching, which is a game I wanted to play a long time ago, but didn't end up. So I grabbed it on a whim, and it turned out to be incredible. So yeah, we're gonna get started here in a sec. We are near the end. And I highly recommend, if you haven't seen this game yet, you watch the VODs. Unless you plan on playing it yourself, in which case, spoilers. But if you don't plan on playing it yourself and you wanna, you really should go back and watch the previous VODs, because damn. Because damn. But yeah. The developers are in Spain, and some of them are watching the stream right now, so that's super cool. And hopefully, hopefully we can do their work of art proud. Oh, well, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna, as characters appear on the screen, I'm gonna give you a brief description of who they are and where they come from, so that you're not completely confused if this is your first time here. But again, obviously, you've missed some important backstory, so just sit and enjoy the ride. So this is the Red Strings Club, and this character here is called Akara 184. Akara is a type of android in the future that is a master of human emotion. So they can basically analyze your state of mind and give you advice on how to be more happy and more successful, etc., etc. So this is Akara 184. This is Donovan. He's the owner of the Red Strings Club, and we suspect that he's immortal. He is, at least when he's inside the Red Strings Club, he is immune to death, as we saw in a previous episode, and yeah. Always at least, wait, they didn't do, hang on, I'm just catching up on. We found out there would be androids that would control where the line is, so it would be more objective. All right, hey, Sumdoodle. Okay, so Akara 184. I also use a dumb robot voice for her because she's a robot. A silver turtle, thanks for the 6 months. Brandeis is coming back. He's bringing Johanna with him. He managed to get her on his side, huh? That's our Brandeis. So Johanna, the person they're talking about, is someone who was in charge of this big mind control project, and through some trickery and subterfuge basically left the project, boycotted the whole thing, and now wants everybody, she wants to like get back at society for that. And we managed to win her over in a really tense like standoff situation where she had a gun, and it was really like dramatic and crazy, which again is why you should watch the VOD if you get a chance. Donovan, may I ask why you threw Edgar out of the club? I didn't expect you to lose your cool like that. I'd say Dr. Coldstream is a valuable asset for your plans. I'm surprised you decided to kick him out instead of digging for more information. So Dr. Coldstream is the guy who essentially created the whole project. It's like his brainchild or whatever. And we were having a chat with him in the club, and randomly, in kind of a strange moment that we still don't quite understand, Donovan just told him to fuck off. Just randomly. He's like, okay, you're done, get out. And Dr. Coldstream was like, whoa, what? Why? And he's just like, get out of my club. So we're still trying to wrap our head around why that was the case. That was unprofessional of me, huh? I guess I picked that up from Brandeis. Sometimes the right choice isn't the best choice. I may have made our lives harder, but heck if I didn't make myself happier. No regrets, huh? I felt your anxiety levels rising at unprecedented rates. So I determined you made Edgar leave out of self-defense. But it's interesting to know that you've justified that to yourself. There's no playing it cool with you, huh? What is it about mirror neuron algorithm that makes you so uneasy? It can affect me, a non-implant wearer. If the MNA gets out, humanity is doomed. Being in the wrong hands, that's what scares me. Personally, I think the MNA is a whole lot of bullshit, and I think humanity would be pretty fucked if it did get out. Hey, I mean, therefore I am. Convo breaker. Oh, is there a cool clip you guys are watching? Ah, damn. I guess we could watch. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's watch a quick little clip. This'll sum up probably nothing, but it'll be cool. So let's take a quick look here. To let you win from the beginning. Shoot. Donovan. Shit. Kill me. Was it a blank? What? Why, your juice is all over the counter. It was a blank? What the hell were the chances of that happening? Okay, well, that that wasn't as informative as I thought it would have been, but yeah, it was a crazy moment. There's been some crazy moments in this game. You should check it out. Okay, so if I were Donovan, the thing I would be most afraid of, it can affect even me, a non-implant wearer. I don't know if that's what I would be the most scared of. If the MNA gets out, humanity is doomed. That's a bit extreme. I think being in the wrong hands, that's what it scares me. And it would be in the wrong hands, because how could it be in the right hands? How could mind control ever be in the right hands? So I'm gonna say, well, humanity's doomed. I guess I take a pretty fatalist stance. Damn. This is a tough one. Three, since we kicked him out at the moment he said Akara's control it. I trust Stanzy with mind control. What could go wrong? Do we go all the way and say humanity would truly be doomed, or is it just being in the wrong hands? I mean, fuck. I'm like so torn between 1 and 2. One doesn't bother me, but 2 and 3. Okay, let's go the full 9 yards. If MNA gets out, humanity is doomed. Society is about to become an operating system in which corporations will run whatever programs they please. They have enough control with media and technology already. What else do they want? What else is there to take from us, huh? I don't mean to discourage you, but the chances of you stopping all of this are very low. So, in case I ever get to be in charge of the MNA, would you mind answering some questions about how to draw the line when tuning social psyche welfare? Hey, that's not a bad idea. Some sort of backup to maintain a sliver of hope for revolution in case we fail. Let's talk about the primary intent of SPW, then. How should I regulate depression and anxiety? Don't let people be depressed for more than a month. Don't regulate it. That's so specific. A month. Huh. One seems arbitrary and bizarre. Don't regulate depression and anxiety. I mean, we could just say, don't regulate depression and anxiety. Don't worry about extremes in emotions. Don't fuck with people. How about don't do anything ever? Just, how about that's what we tell her? Man. That's so weird. Don't let people be depressed for more than a month. That's, no. Don't regulate it. It's just like, yeah. Don't regulate it. Let us be depressed. Misery is part of being human. Let us need each other. Let us beg for help. Suggested Akara not regulate anxiety and depression. Should I let people commit suicide? Oh, man. That's a crazy moral bridge we're on right now. That just jumped. It's one thing to be like, yeah, no one really wants to be depressed, but people should have the right to feel how they want. But this one's fuck. God damn it, man. This started this started so heavy. I'm gonna say no, for sure. But it's still, I know that it's a fucked up topic. No, prevent people from committing suicide. Mania, depression, anxiety are things we should deal with ourselves. But if the MNA can keep people from killing themselves, that's a good threshold, I guess. Suggested a car prevent people from committing suicide. Now, about violence. Should I allow rape to occur? Absolute. What? No? What? No. Society's been struggling with it for a long time and never been close to a solution. It's crazy that, man, this is such a bizarre thing because because we're like, we disagree with the idea of any form of mind control. But when the real topics are thrown in your face, it's like, how do you say, if you had a key, if you had a button you could press and stop something like rape from ever happening, you would press that button no matter what. I would, in a second. If I had the ability to turn a key and be like, no one will ever do that shit ever again, of course I'm going to do that. But, of course, it's all bundled in with the idea of mind control. And nobody wants to, you know, have their mind manipulated. But damn. That's crazy. She's trying to bring problems to and try to get us to side with it. No, I see that. But it's like she's posing these impossible, like, dead-end questions. Because if you ask anyone, hey, would you like rape to never ever happen again? Everyone would say yes. Yes, of course. No one wants that. That's insane. Of course you want rape to go away. But when it, like, she's posing these questions because there's technically a solution. And that solution is taking away true free will. So I can see the tactic here. But if anybody ever asks me a question, would you like rape to stop? Yes, of course. At like all, well, I'd say at all costs, but that's a different discussion. Anyway, if the MNA happens to come into effect, at least let rape disappear in the process. See, that's a logical thing to say. It's like, if this is going to happen, at least get rid of the worst shit in society. Suggested a car prevent people from committing sexual assault. Should I let people commit murder? Like murder? That can't include like self-defense or anything, but I guess self-defense would be in response to someone else trying to commit murder. So it's like, if you could stop murder, yes, you would want to stop murder. Should I let people commit murder? Murder's very broad, it is. I love how you spelt murder, M-U-R-D-U-R. Murder. Should I let people commit murder? I mean, no. No one wants to be fucking murdered. Fuck. See, we're going to answer all these things. She can be like, so what's wrong with MNA? And be like, you're talking about such specific horrible things that happen in society that we all want gone. But should I let people commit murder? No. Murder is fucking bad. I'm not into censoring any kind of behavior, but if it can save lives, let the MNA erase murder. That's exactly where I stand as well. Suggested a car prevent people from killing each other. Should I let hatred such as xenophobia and homophobia exist? What a way to start a stream. We're 31 minutes in and these are the questions we have to answer. I mean, no, because they're horrible things and they don't lead to, well, they're horrible things. So it's just like, if I could press a button and make, I don't want everybody to love everyone. That's, you know, people have the right to dislike or even hate each other. But you should never hate someone over something arbitrary like that. You should hate someone for their actions. Should have allowed murder. Why, Convo Breaker? Why? Why should I have allowed murder, in my opinion? If you had the ability to stop people from killing each other wrongfully, why would you want to remove that? Change the little bit in people's brains that make them shitty. Well, yeah, exactly. You already push a button and nuke homophobia and xenophobia. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to remove that. I'd love to remove the ability for people to hate each other not based on their on the sum of their character. I said so earlier. Sometimes people need to die. No right to medically assisted death. That's not, we're not talking about that, Arms. Medically assisted death is not murder, in my opinion. If someone wants to die and they're in pain and they, you know, I fully support that. Assuming they're, you know, they're capable of making that decision for themselves, yes. But that's not murder. Let's not get into really gray areas. Let's keep it broad. Let's keep it broad and on the surface. We're talking about all of society, not little specific like court cases and stuff. It generally is classified as suicide, which you said they can't do. What is classified as suicide? What? Doesn't that go against no suicide? It's not. It's different when you're... you guys, we're just talking about general things. We're at no point did the robot bring up medically assisted suicide, like gray area specific stuff. That's only an option if you're like terminally ill and suffering every day. That's not this. Guys, don't be devil's advocates and look and sit on the line and point out. It's like the fucking thing the other day about blanks being shot from a gun. The guy shot a blank at us, and everybody, all they could talk about was how a blank would kill you from that range, and blah, blah, blah. Not paying attention to the fact that the Red Strings Club is somehow haunted and prevents people from dying. Maybe that was the point that the game was trying to make. Not, if you fired a blank from 3 feet away, the velocity of the gases that would be trapped in the chamber would cause enough of an impact to your chest that it could blah, blah. Like, that's so stupid. That's such a dumb thing to talk about when we're talking about general society things. At no point did they mention medically assisted suicide, which is not at all the same as somebody taking their own life. Well, okay, I don't want to... Medically assisted suicide is an agreement you have as an extremely sick person with your doctor in a place where it's legal. There's a lot of catches to that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about, let's keep it general. I don't want to talk about specifics because that's going to derail everything and be silly. So let's focus on society as a whole. Let's stay on track so we can actually finish this, because I got less than 2 hours. And after 2 hours, I have to switch over because Jerp only has so much time. So, should I let hatred such as xenophobia and homophobia exist? In my personal opinion, if I could eradicate hatred based on not a person's character, but based on the color of their skin or their sexual orientation or the place they grew up or some other bullshit, arbitrary garbage that people hate about each other every day, if I could remove that, I would. So no, I do not want xenophobia and homophobia to exist. No. Please, if the MNA becomes operational, let that be gone. Suggested Akara eradicated xenophobia and homophobia. Should I let women remain oppressed? Yes, no, or what? Women aren't oppressed nowadays. Should I let women remain oppressed? No. Let me make sure hang on. Should I let women remain oppressed? No. No. Shit, that's a good one. Let women be free at least, please. If we fail to stop MNA, I'll at least be able to find comfort in erasing sexism once and for all. I must point out that you are being a bit hypocritical. Why do you say that? You're all against the MNA. This is what we said. We answer all these questions and they're like, but the MNA, and it's like, it's mind control. There's other things. Yeah, great. You're removing hatred and the urge to kill, but like, I want to be me. I don't want to have my thoughts manipulated. Yeah, I want people with destructive, violent, horrible thoughts to be adjusted, at least remove those thoughts, because I don't want people murdering each other and raping each other, as that's horrible. But I don't, as far as I'm aware, I have normal thoughts, and I would like to keep those and not have them adjusted. But I guess the argument is that it only targets extreme emotions. But extreme emotions are fun too, as long as they don't lead to people killing each other. Anyway, you're all against MNA, but don't mind using it as a particular issue. If a particular issue concerns you, maybe you're just against how they plan to use it. No, I said all that just in case we fail to stop it from happening. That's a logical thing to say. But you could have told us not to affect people at all, and it would be as if you had succeeded. Yeah, I could see the, like, catch-22 about that. But I totally side with Donovan. Again, the writing in this is so interesting because I would be in the same position. I'd be like, I don't want MNA. Do not have that. But if I can't stop it, at least remove the crazy shit from society. At least give us something positive. But there's people that be like, no, Ty, you can only pick one side. And, you know, those people are shitty. What is it that you want then? You made your point. But just as I said, if MNA becomes operational, all right? If I happen to get hold of mirror neuron algorithm, I'll do exactly as you suggest. Akara will do exactly as you told them if they get to control the MNA. So, if I had said no to everything, if I had said don't adjust this, don't affect that, don't do this, don't do any of these things, then the MNA would exist but wouldn't do anything. But when you ask such specific questions that I can't say no, it's like you put me in a cage. Because if somebody asked me that question, if I ever had the option to stop something like rape from happening, or even reduce it, I'm gonna say yes. I'm going to. Because to say the opposite just feels fucking wrong. If you have a chance to stop something horrible like that from happening, you're going to. But the sum of its parts is that if I had said no to everything, I guess MNA wouldn't exist. But there's so much more to MNA that she didn't include in her little questionnaire. She could have been like, you know, how much should we adjust extremes in emotions? And be like, okay, well, now I have, you know, don't do that. But if people are gonna kill each other, then stop them. It sucks. I get exactly what this game is trying to I understand exactly what it's trying to. Chat, if any of you in the chat are, if any of you find this cut and dry, like if any of you are sitting there and you know exactly how you'd answer and you could sleep at night knowing that, like, yeah, you're like, I would answer this and I wouldn't think twice and this and boom and boom and boom, then you're an alien, because this game is asking such incredibly deep and morally ambiguous questions. There's no, for me, these are not even close to black and white or gray or anything. It's like a full gradient of craziness because it's human emotion. So if you're sitting there, like I see a lot of you guys posting paragraphs about like what you would do and blah, blah, blah. And I can't read them all because I'm trying to keep up with the game and I'm trying to, a lot of you are here to pick my brain on what I'm thinking. But If you're in the same position as me where you're like, this is fucking crazy hard because, yeah, I want to get rid of rape, but I don't want people to fuck with my brain. But, you know, if MNA has to exist, then make it do this and this and make it help society. But at the same time, I don't want it to exist because I don't want people fucking with my mind. If you're in the same position as me, then I'm happy for you because you you realize how difficult this game is to actually play. But some of you are just like, oh, easy. I know exactly what I would do and blah, blah, blah. And then I'm glad you're satisfied with the way you look at the world. Anyway, you know, I got to experience what I believe was a rush of happiness when you praised me in front of Edgar. Thank you very much, Donovan. I'm glad to hear that. You're wonderful, Akara, and you should be proud of yourself. Aww. Brandeis and Joanna are about to come through the door. All right, the reunion after, like, the whole game, pretty much. Johanna, this is my partner, Donovan. Donovan, this is Johanna, COO at Supercontinent. Welcome to the Red Strings Club. How are you doing? Fine, thanks. A lot better since your pal here deactivated the rogue implant I had in me. Oh, shit, he did. That's interesting because we specifically didn't bring it up. Just because we weren't sure. I didn't know that they could be deactivated by anyone other than Supercontinent. That's cool. Okay. Oh, I see. That means you're not on our side anymore? Not exactly. Brandeis may have freed me from my influence of the implant, but I can't ignore the revelations that I had while under its effects. After all, I was dealing with a serious anxiety crisis already before that shit broke me down. All of this just opened my eyes. Haven't felt this level of clarity since my NGO days. Well, I'm happy to have you on our side then. For the record, don't count me in with this revolutionary lot. I'm still loyal to Supercontinent. I just want you to help me steer it in the right direction. This might work out pretty well. Sure, whatever works for you. Is that an Akara android? Yep. And no, and not just any Akara android. That's the very one that installed the mind opening implant. I just have one question. I understand that you have several options at your disposal. Why did you choose that one? I'm sorry. Normally I'm able to follow the logical steps behind my actions. Hang on, let me catch up the chat. How did you get your name? I'm curious. I hope it's okay for me to ask. There's a meme video on the internet from years and years and years ago, from like 2002. That's where it came from. There's a video that's like 16 years old or something, and that's where my online handle came from. If someone wants to post the video, they can. If you're around at the start of the stream, you'll understand. Just watch that video. It's like a few minutes long. At the end, you'll get it. But for this one, I can't tell. Something inside me told me to. Something, huh? That's a lie. She just lied. Did the person who infiltrated the clinic, did she do something that caused the robot to forget about her? I can't remember, chat. Does anyone remember? Because she just lied. The Akara android just straight up lied and said something inside my brain told me not to. Yeah, didn't Ariadne fuck? Yeah, is that something she did? But did she, like, remove the memory of her existence? Interesting. Something, huh? Inspiration from the machine. How beautiful. And creepy. Beautiful and creepy. Watch your mouth, Brandeis. From the time I've spent with Akara, I can tell they have their own tiny heart. Yikes. Anyway, can we focus on more urgent matters? Tomorrow's the best chance to stop social psyche dumbfare and the mirror nonsense algorithm. How come? Tomorrow we're migrating most of the network to a more powerful server on which we can run the MNA. Until everything is signed, sealed, and ready to go, there are plenty of holes a guy like Brandeis might be able to exploit. I can work my way in after they finish the migration too, but the chaos is definitely going to open up breaches I can exploit. Always a show-off. Listen, Brandeis. Oh wait, wrong voice. The speech bubbles are like very slightly close together and I'm having trouble jumping from voice to voice, although the voices are quite similar minus the robot. The only way to access control of the MNA is through an executive office in Supercontinent's tower. The lightest security will be at the Adrian Ferguson's, CFO. He's supposed to be absent. Yeah, he got a nasty implant, same as you. I hope he gets a better ride out of it than I did. So that's it. I get into his office and hack the shit out of the MNA. It's gonna be trickier than that. In this day and age of neural hackers and cyber warfare, our new CEO has designed a system to level the field against your kind. Ha! Impossible. They've gone completely analog? Almost. Communications among executives and access to the critical systems such as the MNA are handled through an old-fashioned landline network. A what? Shit, that's ancient even for me. When I was a kid, there were already just a few left. It's like a phone, but wired to the wall. Chat, put up your hand if you've used a rotary phone in your life. Put up your hand if you used to have to go to the room that the phone was in and use that phone in the room and you had to stay beside the phone because that's where the phone was. Put your hand up if you've used a car phone. Put your hand up if you've... No, okay, Put your hand up if you used a telegraph to send an important message to Winston Churchill across the Atlantic. Okay, I'm kidding now, but it's been a while. No car phone. The kitchen. Yeah, I mean, well, it depends. Feels old, man. ... Yeah, ... dash. It's like a phone, but wired to the wall. See, he's old as fuck. I'm not... Oh, come on, man. It's not that long ago. It's what we had for getting calls from my grandparents. I think they dismantled the whole network a couple of decades ago. That's right. We've got this one built just for us. Even if the neural hacker managed to plug in, it doesn't use the same protocols. It just looks like gibberish to an implant. It's all controlled by numeric commands and voice activation. Chat, one of the craziest things about phones, you know, phones, like, and I don't mean like your cell phone when you're dialing. I mean like old analog phones. When you pick it up, you hear a dial tone. There was a thing back in like the 80s, 70s, 80s called phreaking. Phreaking, which is where you actually play tones into a phone to dial, because a phone, you don't have to press the button to actually dial a number into a phone. You can actually play, like the phone listens for certain tones. It's really bizarre. So, if any of you guys ever want to see like the original hacking, look up like a documentary on phreaking, and it's really interesting. Like seeing these super old school hackers that used to like phone hack. The first form of hacking was hacking payphones to make free calls. Exactly. That's where like phreaking kind of started, but you could also use it to make calls from phones that didn't exist and call numbers you weren't supposed to and make phones call themselves and stuff like that. Aren't there two systems, pulses and tones? Probably. I don't know the details, but it's cool. There's lots of really interesting stuff about like early hacking. All controlled by numeric commands and voice activation. Lucky me. Yeah, you're just as useful as any other implant-free peasant. Hey, I wasn't being sarcastic. My specialty is social engineering. I have a VOMOD implant which allows me to impersonate anybody's voice, provided I have enough biometric data. So congrats, you found your inexpugnable bastion's Achilles heel. There's still hope then, I guess. The next major obstacle is our current CEO. What do you know about her? I know her name's Radhika and that the Akara was in charge of her upbringing. This special education program was designed to simulate the intelligence to stimulate her intelligence to limits not yet reachable by any human being. Holy shit. That explains why she's so freaking smart at just 15 years old. Damn. Wait, she's just 15? Guacamole. You found out all that crazy shit about her education and didn't know her age? I just figured she'd be an adult. Didn't think her age would be something I should dig into. Fair enough. Don't underestimate her based on her youth. She's more intelligent than the three of us put together, and ruthless. She took some people out of the game already, if you know what I mean. An incredibly intelligent young sociopath with excessive power who's about to control all society. Okay, I'm officially scared now. If you're about to mess with the MNA, you'll definitely have to deal with her. Be careful. No matter how smart you are, you can't beat the hard-earned experience of us old dogs, eh, Donovan? Just be careful, dude. Don't sweat it. You know I always land on my feet. He's gonna fucking die. Well, I mean, the game starts off with him falling. Spoilers. Anything else I should know? That's it. Okay, I'm taking the wheel from this point on. Johanna, I need you to go back to your office at Supercontinent and act as if you've recovered. I have recovered. You know what I mean. Just go in there in case I need some inside backup. Now, Donovan, you did a great job and you should rest tonight. I'll need you fresh tomorrow to back me up on the phone. I'll stay here tonight and give you a special massage to get your back in shape. What do you say? Hell yeah, I fucking earned it. Everybody, have a good sleep. We'll go fresh into battle as soon as Supercontinent's server migration starts, alright? Ty, don't? Don't what? Brandeis is gonna live, probably, but maybe not if Ty fails a quick time event. Let's not talk about the possibility of quick time events, okay? So far the game has been pretty chill. It's given me lots of time to make brash decisions, or it's given me lots of time to weigh every decision, and it's been fun. Let's not, let's not go too far. Don't jinx Brandeis. I'll try not to. Excuse me. Yeah. I can try to recreate some biometric profiles of people who have been in the club since I have them analyzed. The ever useful Akara. Sure, get me all the voices. The thing is, the process takes a while, so it's likely I will have only one ready in time. Oh, we have to choose. Okay, which voice would prove most useful? Alright, my gut says Edgar, because Edgar is literally the guy who created the whole thing. But I feel like Edgar would also be the first one to be stripped of any authority on the project by the CEO. Nema is the lawyer. She kept mentioning that she's not anywhere near the top. So Nema has authority, but probably not enough. Diana is a scientist working on the MNA, but I would say no matter what, wouldn't Edgar be above Diana? Or, like, Diana's in charge of it, but Edgar created it. So, and then there's Larissa, the lead marketing. Marketing is very powerful. They have the voice of the people, but this is tough. This is a really tough decision. And we only get one. So, for anyone that doesn't know, Diana is a scientist, apparently more or less heading the MNA. Nema is a lawyer associated with the MNA. Larissa is the head of marketing with the MNA. And Edgar is literally the dude who dreamt it up. Oh, Diana's working on SPW. Oh, yeah. MNA is the next step. Oh, yeah, I mixed them up. I kind of put them together. So, this is tough. A developer programmer isn't necessarily the person with the administrative powers. I know, and that's why I brought that up. I was like, Edgar was my gut, but the problem is Edgar may not have any authority anymore, right? because it makes sense that a sociopathic super genius teenager who's about to take over the world, the very first thing she would do is remove access from the guy who created it, because he's the only one that can stop it, presumably, or at least he would have the best chance at stopping it. So if you truly wanted to control the world, you would it's kind of like, have you guys ever seen Live Free Die Hard? Live Free Die Hard is one of the Die Hard movies. It's one of my favorite. It's also like a super guilty pleasure movie because it's just kind of a generic action movie, but it's really entertaining, and it's about computer hacking, and it's all like goofy and stuff. But the big main bad guy, spoilers, when his like hacker, he has like this hacker group working for him, when they basically get him what he wants and they're no longer useful, like they get pew, and it makes perfect sense that you would either remove the person in charge, or the person who knows everything, or you would just like kill them. Well, remove is kill. So I don't know. I feel like Larissa would have the highest authority. Really? The lead in marketing would have the most authority? Interesting. This is such a hard decision. I think, chat, my gut is to go with Diana now. If they kill Edgar, you would still have his voice. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that they would remove. I guess you make a point there. But we kicked him out of the bar, so no more Edgar. But we can impersonate him. We kicked him out, and he's no longer our friend. I sense Edgar is still kind of on your side. Really? Oh, hold up. All Akara units respond to Edgar directly. That's a good point, Convo. They all respond to his voice. We have to pick Edgar. If we can literally manipulate every android we come across, that's more power than any of the other ones. Well, maybe. But, yeah, wow, okay. Edgar made a backdoor for every... And it sounds like nobody knows. It sounds like Supercontinent doesn't know about it. We have to go with Edgar. Yeah, if we can impersonate Edgar, we can control the robots, which are, you know, handling the whole thing. So we're gonna go with Edgar. Get me Edgar's voice. Understood. I'll transfer it to your neural drive when it's ready. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Okay, everyone, it's a wrap. Tomorrow, we make history. Ooh. Damn the art. Holy shit. The mood in this scene is so heavy. So this is a landline telephone. You sneaked into Ferguson's office? Yep, I'm in. Not a single alarm triggered. Nice. I see you found the landline Johannes told us about. Do you need to run me, Whoa. It got a little loud. Do you need me to run you through its mechanism? Sure, provided it doesn't make you feel too ancient. Shut up and listen. Okay, I'll get comfortable. Oh, that animation, chat. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but in a game that only has a handful of animations at any time, like, that animation won't happen again in this game. I understand if you're playing a game and, like, there's an attack animation, and you're gonna see an attack animation 9,000 times during your playthrough, and the attack animation will eventually lose its charm. Him doing his little pirouette and sitting and putting his feet up on the desk, you're only seeing that once in the whole playthrough. Damn. Anyway, I'm such an art nerd. Just do the animation yourself. I do animation myself. And I'm so impressed that they put that much effort into a single thing you're never going to see again. Just one in the whole game. Boom. It's cool. Am I holding it right? He's like trying to figure out how to use the phone. Look, it's not that different from a regular phone. You should have a numeric pad where the phone is connected. That's it. So you just click on it and input a sequence of 9 numbers. Then wait for it to perform the call. 9 numbers? You can also use the numpad or the number keys on your keyboard as a shortcut. Cool. You should have Johanna's phone address in your neural drive in case you want to give it a try. Sure, I'll have a look around too in case I see some useful info to start digging towards the M&A. I've set my drive to detective mode, so it'll automatically be picking up facts and important data. I've also loaded Johanna's voice in it, along with the voice Akara prepared for me. That should be more than enough to get me started. Wish me luck. Luck wished. Alright, this is like the first time we actually get to like do something with the environment. A note. Since you complained about the computer ruining your feng shui, I had it installed in a hidden compartment. To use it, activate it from your phone. It's all 7s to hit the jackpot. We'll set it how you want it when you're back, Francis. You gotta love those post-its leaking corporation info since 1980. All 7s. Alright. So let's go left to right. So we saw that. There's the phone. What is this? A bouquet. Flowers are synthetic. They feel like the real thing but last for months. It has a card in it. Glad to have you back, Adrian. Call me and I'll put you up to speed. Karen from HR, 555-025-272. Getting a bit ahead of themselves, huh? Okay, so we have Karen from HR. Oh, the music is so... Oh, it's so good. And isn't this your style of art too? I love this. Like, if I were to make a cyberpunk game, it would look like this, like, for sure. Or just, like, I just love how colorful and moody the game is. Like, it's not dark and dreary and, like, heavy. It's just the neon and the rain inside. It's just dripping with style. It's great. Some documents. They look like meeting schedules. Genocide plan discussion. July 5th, 10:30 at Office 62, COO. Empowering middle managers. July 6th, blah, blah, blah. Merger with ECUC. ECUK. July 6th, da, da, da. Next steps. Boom. That's it for this week. Okay, so that wasn't terribly important. What is this? Shit, this is a natural bone. It has something carved in it. Dulce bellum in expertis. War is sweet to those who've never experienced it. This guy's a total loony. Okay, so I think we've got most of the stuff that's in this room. The style honestly reminds me of the little gif you made of you and Bandit running. Not so much all the colors, but the characters. Well, thanks, Stanley. Yeah, if you're new to this stream, I'm an artist, and I do pixel art, and I'm working on a couple of different games slowly. They'll probably take the rest of my life to finish, but because I stream so much. But, you know, a lot of this is very, it's very inspirational to me. Okay, so I guess we have our first lead. We can call Karen from HR. We have Johanna, Karen from HR. We don't have Edgar Coldstream. The M&A is going live tonight. We have to watch out for Radica. Right click to open close info screen. Okay. Alright, let's oh, I already read this. Me bad, me bad. Boop, boop. Oh, this is how we change the voice. Okay. Interesting. Huh. If we call Karen, we can steal her voice, yeah? I think so. But who would we call her as? Johanna, maybe? She's the COO. Let's try calling her as Johanna. Alright. 555-025-272. Hello, this is Karen from HR. How can I help you? Okay, Brandeis as Johanna. Hi, Karen. This is... Good evening, Johanna. Glad to hear you're back. You had us all worried sick. I'm sure all you needed was a little time away from the company for a couple of days to get rid of that anxiety of yours. How can I help you? Yes, Karen. Could you tell me how to access the mirror neural algorithm? On second thought, nothing. That's like... Would we know this? That's a crazy question. That's such a... Huh. Joanna was in charge of everything. She was, but like, wouldn't she know how to do this? Why would you call Karen from HR? Human resources. This seems like a bad idea. Okay, let's try something else. On second thought, nothing, thanks. Okay, let's try something else. Let's call her as Edgar Coldstream. We might get a different option. All right, so once again, it is 555-025-272. You can always access the computer from the phone? Wait, what? Anyway, hello, this is Karen from HR. How can I help you? Yo, Karen, I'm Edgar Daddy. So good to hear your voice. Coming up with more revolutionary ideas for the company? Sure, I knew you were super depressed after a car started outperforming you at your job. But you shouldn't worry about that. After all, we don't love you for your ability to code, but for your creativity, right? You can just enjoy coming up with the wildest ideas, and with the car by your side, there's nothing you can't achieve. After all, if your creation does your job for you, it's still your merit, don't you think? Yeah, maybe. Thanks for cheering me up. Listen, I need something. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember why I called. Sorry. Okay, hang on, chat. Okay, now that we know that it's the same option no matter what, people were saying you can access the computer from the phone. Can you guys explain what did I miss? Did I miss something? Yeah, like there should be more options. Oh, post-it note. The first note was hitting all 7s. There we go. Okay, thank you. Moquina? Accessing office computer. Jackpot. Whoa, cool. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, show me your secrets. Of course, it needs a password. Can't you crack it? Let me try. 1, 2, 3, 4, admin, Ferguson CFO. I love money. Let's try Ferguson CFO. Nope. Nah, this computer's a beast. It'd be easier to torture the password out of the owner. Okay, should I call a torturer? I wish that was a joke. Don't call anyone. I'll try to figure out the password myself. This would be a great time to take advantage of the rogue implants the car installed in Ferguson. I need to find out a way of contacting him. I love money. Does it let me try again? I need to find out the password to access this. I'm guessing, like, guessing wouldn't... Well, I'll try one. Nope. Okay, so... Can I get a hold of... Call HR and ask for Ferguson? Maybe, yeah. Call HR as maybe Johanna. 555 025 272. Oh, upper right corner. I can switch that. My bad. Oh, here we go. This worked. I need to... Wait, I'm calling as Johanna. Okay. I need to contact Adrian Ferguson. He's not in his office and an urgent matter has come up. Adrian hasn't really been feeling well these days, so he's been resting at his villa by the harbor. Fortunately, he had an emergency line installed in his home. Take note. 555-693-030. Gotcha. Thank you. Oh, wrong voice. Tell him we're praying for his recovery at HR. Sure, bye. Let my voice slip there for a second. Hopefully she didn't notice. All right. So let's call him up as Johanna. Or Edgar. Johanna. Johanna seems to be the one to lead the way here. So, 555-693. But what, we're gonna call him and ask for his password? We need to fuck with him before we do that. Hey Donovan, I need your help. Sure, what's up? Oh. How do I mess with his implant? Can I do that from the computer, maybe? It'll be an option while calling him? Maybe. You can call Johanna too? But what would I call Johanna as Johanna? That'd be kind of crazy. The skull? I don't think the skull has anything. You think that might be the password? His implant was the punk, right? They could intend for you to play that side. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Okay, do it call her as her? She's our in. Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm gonna call. Can you just check under the keyboard? No, I'm gonna call Adrian as Johanna. And if we appeal to the implant we put in him earlier, we might be able to get his password or like a keyword. We'll try. This is gonna be weird. I'm just kind of playing off the cuff here. 030. Let's just try. What? Adrian, wait, am I not? Oh, I didn't call as... Wait a sec. Who's this? You can go to hell. Relax, I'm not one of your lackeys. Did I not call as Johanna? Did I fuck that up? Damn it. Oh no. Well, it's fine. It's just a phone call, right? But it's an emergency line. Oh, I fucked up so bad. Damn it. Relax, I'm not one of your lackeys. My name is Brandeis. I'm a freelance hacker trying to fuck... That didn't just happen. He'll think it's a joke. Fucking... We just... Oh, fuck, man. I've been so careful with everything in this playthrough. Oh. Anyway, let's see where this is going, chat. We don't save scum. We ride everything out. My name is Brandeis. I'm a freelance hacker trying to bring SPW and the MNA down. And you're contacting me through our landline network? That's bold, kid. I like you. Yeah, I mean... I called you hoping you'd be willing to help me bring down Supercontinent. You bet I am. But how did you know about my new perspective? I'll take... You know what, chat? Calculated. 70% all me. Boom. Just slam dunk, let's go. My associate is the best information broker you can find in this town. A CFO switching sides is a big opportunity to pass up, don't you think? Ha, bold, I like it. How can I help you? I'm in your office right now. I need the password to access your computer. You don't play games, huh? The password is... Wow, dude, it worked. It worked. Don't take credit. I am taking all the credits. I'm the one playing. I'm the one misclicking and failing, but also winning. You don't play games, huh? The password is Get the World 4891. Gotcha. Thank you. What if that's not the password? What if he's fucking with us? Okay, I'm gonna make sure. Can I go? Okay, I can't go as him. I'm gonna switch to Johanna just in case. Get the World? Merget? I don't know. Did I read that wrong? Merget? Merge the word. It's fuck you guys, okay? Get the World. Merge the word. I need a... Just fucking use the computer. I need to find out the password. Merge the world. Merget he world. Guys, it's Merget he world. What the hell? The password doesn't work. He fucked us. I hope Ferguson's not trying to trick me. I knew it. All right, Johanna, call him up again. 555-693. That's a trap. It sure is. Hello? Adrian, it's Johanna. We need to talk. Go fuck yourself. Seems like the punk implant was super effective on Ferguson, huh? Okay. Alright, Dr. Edgar Coldstream. Can you get anything out of this guy? Probably not. We'll try. Hello? Hey, Edgar Coldstream speaking. Go fuck yourself. Alright, chat. Alright. Call him as himself, I can't. I could call, I'm just gonna call him back and call him out and be like, yo, are the police coming? Just let me know. Like, give me a head start. You can use the numpad? Nah, it's more fun. Also, hey, Grey Shock. It's more fun to click. I don't know why. Hello? Hey, this is Brandeis. The password you gave me doesn't work. The password you gave me doesn't work. Those assholes already changed it, huh? I spent 1 day away from the office and they're already shutting me down already. I'm sorry, kid. I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't know if this is too much to ask, but if you send me your medical ID, I could recreate your voice with the VOMod and track and try to trick some people in the company into thinking I'm you. We'd still have a shot at them with it. Boldest kid in town. Whoa, it worked. All right. I don't care for the fucking system anymore, so take whatever you need. My medical ID. Whoa, dude, it worked. Thank you. Now I just need to pass the ID to Donovan so he can see if Akara can get Ferguson's bio profile. Listen, I gave you pretty much all I can. I don't want to be involved in these games anymore, and I'm gonna take a long walk along the beach in the rain. Sure, you were very helpful. I'll send you a bottle of champagne when we win. Go for the jugular. Holy shit, chat. I love how everything is coming together. Everything we did in the first minutes of the game are coming full circle. Very few games do that. Okay, so now we have to give this to him. Hey Donovan, I need your help. Sure, what's up? Ferguson gave me his medical ID. Can you give me his voice? It's 74 blah blah blah. Attaboy. Akara's on it. Got it. Akara's transmitting Ferguson's profile to your neural drive as we speak. Oh yeah, I just received it. You're the best. Thank you, team. Now go get him. All right, chat. So now we can be Ferguson. So now we would call HR and ask about the password. Like if we call HR as Ferguson and be like, listen, I'm back. Can I have my computer and my life back? They would reset it maybe. Call Ferguson as Ferguson. Okay, fine. Just because you guys are fucking trolls. We're gonna call Ferguson as Ferguson because you guys are fucked. All right, and okay, so 555-693-030. No one picked up. Damn it! Oh. Oh, he went. He's on the beach. He's taking a walk. That's what it was. Okay. Damn it! They accounted for everything. Even as funny of a conversation as that would have been, you guys accounted for it. I got it. Okay, so let's call HR as Ferguson and see if they can reset the password or at least give us the new one. And we're calling as Ferguson. I gotta make sure. Okay, so 555-025-272. No, that's not a number. The number you're calling does not exist on this network. Psych! That's the wrong number. Oops. This is why I don't use the numpad. 555-025-272. Hello, this is Karen from HR. How can I help you? Hello, Karen. Hello, Adrian. I thought you were resting up in your villa. How are you? Fine, thanks. You can keep resting if you want. Don't worry about tonight's plans. Radika's got everything under control. I'm feeling a bit better, and I want to be here to support the company at this critical moment. That's so brave of you, Adrian. Listen, someone changed my password and I need to access my computer. Fingers crossed. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm afraid I can't help you. You should call Francis about that. Would you please remind me what his number is? Sure, let me check. Here. CTO Francis Cockinet. There's the number. Got it. Thank you so much, Karen. You're welcome. All right, chat, we've got somebody else to call. This is cool, man. I normally shy away from games where there's a lot of connecting the dots and like learning clues and trying, but this game does it in such a compact, streamlined way that I'm enjoying every moment. Damn. Okay, so we're gonna call Francis as not Brandeis, as Adrian. All right, so we have 555-464-032. CTO's office, what's wrong? Good afternoon, Francis. Hey, Adrian. Why are you calling? I thought you were taking some days off. That's right. I was feeling a bit off with the pressure and all, but hell, I want to be here. Well spoken, friend. Tonight we shape history. Is there something I can do for you? I can't access my computer. Oh, that. I'm sorry, buddy. Since you were taking an indeterminate number of days off, I figured we should change your password. Just to be safe, we've got some critical days ahead, you know? I understand. Good call, Francis. What's the new password then? I didn't want to tarnish your style, so I made it a small homage to your idol as a bit of a welcome back present. The password is Fork Parker Best CFO. What the hell kind of password is that? Very funny. Okay, I've got some stuff I need to deal with tonight. Thank you, man. Give me a call if you need anything else. Sure, bye. I love how matter-of-fact everything is. Okay, so we finally have the password. Let's do it. Fork Parker Best CFO. Oh yeah, I'm in. Shit, there are hundreds of employee registries here. I'm gonna filter for the ones that seem familiar. All right, what do we have here? Except for Francis and Edgar, looks like I have clearance to access most employee profiles. Let's dig in. Which folder should I access? Oh boy. Okay, there's current user, protected, Diana, Nama, Larissa, Karen. Let's open our own. Nice, I'm in. I'm gonna run my data skimming scripts to see what I got here. I love the... Adrian Ferguson, 47. He's on medical leave, of course. He's a pretty dull guy. Money, mergers, growth, many pie and bar charts. Oh, some interesting emails about how he's worried the new CFO might affect stakeholders' trust in Supercontinent. The conversation ends, we should discuss this in person, though. Adrian Ferguson has expressed concern the new CEO weakening the relationship with shareholders. Whoa, there's a big amount of dedicated to charity in the city. Looks like this company is actually trying to act on their social promises. Ferguson doesn't seem to be very in the loop of SPW and M&A beyond financing. Oh, a car is in a surprisingly cheap project to maintain. Shit, it's actually producing benefits even now when it's only being used internally. Kudos to our skinny friend. Beyond that, can't find anything of much interest. That's alright. Maybe we can use the bit of trouble about the shareholders not trusting the new CEO. True, I'll keep that in mind. Now, which folder should I access? I like how the voice changer also gives you their mannerisms. That's high tech, and I'd love to know how they did it. Sci-fi rules. Okay, so we're gonna open up. We could just go top to bottom. Let's start with Diana. Okay, I'm in Diana's account. I should be reading this as Adrian. Whatever. Gonna run my data skimming scripts. Diana Mays, 31, consultant engineer. Active project social psyche welfare. Oh, here's her landline phone number. Okay, so we can now call Diana. Whoa, she had her implants done at Supercontinent Clinic, so we can access her medical data. If I share this with Akara, they would be able to update my VOMOD with Diana's voice. Let's keep digging. Wait, what's this? A hidden file called failsafe.nfo? Holy shit, looks like some sort of trump card Diana held on to get back at Supercontinent in case events turned against her. It points to a corrupted version of the SPW that could fry the whole system. This is it, Donovan. This is what we needed. Yes, bless you, Diana. Okay, execute it or whatever you cool hackers do. It's not that easy. The corrupted version was committed to the project's main repository, whose engineer is Edgar. To get the fireworks started, I'll need to access Edgar's profile to roll the repository back to the corrupted version. It's never that simple with you nerdy spies. Chat, we're a nerdy spy. I like it. Don't worry, we still got this. If we access Edgar's account, this evil machine is done. Now, which folder should I access? Hang on, let's leave computer. Let's get Diana's voice. Any ideas on how to access Diana's virus? Oh, I need to find a way to install... Okay, so first of all, let's get her voice. I got access to Diana's medical ID. Can you get me her voice? She did her implants at Supercontinent. Can you tell Akara to look it up? Already on it. Got it. Akara is transmitting Diana's profile to your neural drives. Yep, just received it. Thanks, team. Make good use of it. Alright, so we got her voice. We got Edgar's voice. Let's read the rest of the things and then decide what we're gonna do. So let's do name a cost. Nice, I'm in. Gonna run my data to blah blah blah. Name a cost 34. Got her landline number. Shit, this girl's super boring. Plus she has a ridiculous number of individually password protected files. I don't blame her knowing her bosses have access to the files of employees below them. Nothing of much interest here. Also, it seems she didn't have time. She didn't have her implants done at Supercontinent's clinic, so no medical data. Maybe if we find out the clinic she went to, Akara can look up the medical ID. Okay, I'll ask around and see if I can find anything on it now that we have her number. Cool. Okay then. Oh, there's a lot of things happening here. Looks like mimicking her voice wouldn't have been the best call. Yeah, we wouldn't have known that, but it's cool. Okay, let's do Larissa. Nice, I'm in. Gonna run my blah blah blah. Larissa Robillard, 29. Cool, her landline number is here. For the rest, there's a massive amount of sketches, concept art, brainstorming logs. The only mildly interesting thing here is she started to consider some ideas regarding the presentation to the new CEO. Looking into how properly communicate their new philosophy while spinning the situation in Supercontinent's favor. Though, by her notes, it seems Larissa is struggling to picture her new boss's personality or image. Maybe I could use that. Nothing else? Nope, pretty much above board, this girl. Which folder should I access? Alright, we've only really got one more. I don't think, it won't let us into any of these, right? I don't have security clearance for this one. It's password protected. Request security question to recover access. Interesting. Okay, let's finish this and then roll it back. She's 24 years old. Her name is Karen from HR. From HR, is that German? No, silly, she's written it literally as first name Karen, last name from HR. Sorry. This is very weird. She's pretty normal profile. She's an average amount of common info here. So very normal, it seems strange. Almost forged. I mean, who's that uninteresting? It's like her whole profile is packed with inoffensive signs. Yeah, I think you're probably overthinking it. Focus on our mission. Okay, but this is super weird, trust me. I trust you. But who knows what level of secrets a corporation like this could be hiding. We have more pressing matters to attend to. Alright, alright. Which folder should I access? Alright, let's see if we can get, the only problem is this might be a one-shot. Let's try it. So first of all, the CTO. Request security question. To regain, oh, okay, wait, no. To regain access to your account, input the security code on the phone linked to this computer. And here we are. The security question is, do you have a death wish? Try this again and the CTO shall deliver. Ha, well played, Francis. Let's be cautious. Back to the root. Which folder? Okay. Dr. Edgar Coldstream. Request security question. To regain blah blah blah. Phone linked to this computer. Here we are. The security question is number of existing Akaras plus Larissa's former name. What? Larissa's former name? Is this guy in love with her? Apparently so. Do you know anything about Larissa changing her name? Nope. This is news to me. Okay, I'll look into it if I see if I can fish up by calling around. Here we go. Now, Which folder should I access? Okay, so... Oh, dude, there's a lot going on here. So what do we start with? The M&A is going like Edgar's phone password code. We could do that. We could do a way to stop M&A. The corrupted version via Edgar's account. No, we need to get into Edgar's account to be able to use the... So no matter what, we need to get Edgar's code. So the number of existing Akaras. Can we call... We can't call Edgar. But we could call Diana as Edgar? And just be like, yo, how many Akaras are there? Would that work? Or Johanna? The consultant engineer would know. Let's call... Let's try calling, let's try calling Diana as Dr. Edgar, because Diana thinks he's like the most important thing in the whole world. So let's do that. We'll call as him. There's so many things we can do right now. This is crazy. Let's try 555 914 244. Call JG Wentworth. Good evening, Diana. I'm calling from... Oh, please, leave me alone. What's the matter? Let's leave it at that I learned about how Supercontinent's planning to broadcast SPW, and I don't 100% agree with what you're doing. But hey, I'm just a consultant. Make it happen already so I can wipe this from my digital memory. Let me be, please. I have a lot to process. Looks like Diana's changed her mind regarding SPW. Let's exploit that. I'll switch my voice. Hey, Diana, I might be able to help you. What happened to your voice? Who is this? I'm Brandeis, Donovan's partner. I'm inside Supercontinent's offices. This is interesting. I'm here to stop the mirror neuron algorithm from brainwashing the city. What? Are you crazy? Yes, and I make a living out of it. Now focus. I hear you're very enthusiastic about this guy's broadcasting your digital happy pills to the whole population. You hear right. I left the Red Strings Club with some doubts in mind, so I decided to go do some digging on Supercontinent's plans for SPW, and you found out about the mirror neuron algorithm and how they're going to force feed SPW to every breathing man, woman, and child in the city. Exactly. Can you help me stop it? I found your failsafe. I'm betting on it as my trump card. It's not gonna work. Why? I'll put you up to speed on Supercontinent's network structure. To handle the whole city's implant data flow, they need a big-ass computer. In the old times, they just hired that kind of power, but that changed when the company built this tower. The whole skyscraper is a supercomputer. Whoa, what? So to add something to the stream would need to access on the S-RAID ports. Okay, how do I access that? There's supposed to be one in every executive's office, but only the CTO has the power to open them. You're gonna have to convince Francis. Okay, sounds challenging, but not too hard. Yeah, that was the easy part. What else? Only signed builds can be integrated into Supercontinent's stream. And to sign them, you need something impossible to get. Try me. The CEO's biometric profile, and I mean the mysterious new CEO. Fuck me. It's alright, you tried. It's not gonna matter to any of us tomorrow, so let it be. No fucking way, I'll get that biometric shit. How? We have a super ninja AI able to craft biometric profiles on our side. I'll check with Donovan, see how far our friend Akara can take this before we give up on this. It'll be a long shot, but I'm praying you can pull it off. No need to pray. Just watch. Oh, this is so crazy. How are we gonna get the mysterious teenage CEO, like, fucking super mutants? How are we gonna do this? Okay. We still need to get into... What did we gain from that? We need Francis to open the S-Raid ports. The number of existing Akaras and Larissa's former name. Okay, so we should start with Larissa. Call Larissa as Coldstream. Or who? Wait, who? There's so many things. Let's call Francis back as Brandeis. Sorry, wait, not Francis. Wait, that's the CTO. Never mind. We don't want to do that. I mixed it up. Hang on. That would be a disaster. Francis to open the S-Raid ports. Maybe we could call Francis as... But how do we do that? It has to be someone like above... Chief Financial Officer, Chief Technical Officer, Chief Operations. Maybe as Johanna? Call Francis as Johanna? We'll try that. 555-464-032. The amount of dialogue they wrote for this game must be like stacks of books. Like I can't, there's so much dialogue. CTO's office, what's wrong? Hey Francis, this is Joanna. Whoa, Johanna, you're back from the office. How are you doing? I'm very embarrassed. My implants malfunctioned and I went loony. I'm sorry, Francis. Oh my god, that's scary. Are you okay though? I can handle tonight by myself. No, I'm fine. I got it fixed already. Thanks. I want to be here too. This is an important night. Very true. Well, glad to have you back. Can I do something for you? Yes, Francis, listen. I need to make some modifications to the MNA. Do you know how many Akara androids there are? Okay. Do you know how many Akara androids there are? Not exactly. A couple hundred. Why do you need to know? It's a secret. Really? But we're friends. Serves you right for keeping so many secrets. That's not fair. I'm the chief of security. I'm supposed to keep information secret. I'm just messing with you. We'll talk about this in the next meeting. Thank you, Francis. Sure, bye. Okay. So he doesn't know. The CFO should know how many, right? The chief financial officer should know how many androids he's paid for. Maybe? So let's call... Wait, he's gone though. Unless he came back. I'm gonna just try. 555-693. I'm sure he's gone. Yeah, no one picked up. Okay, Adrian's gone for good. Alright, then let's try calling Johanna as just Brandeis. Yeah, let's try that. Hey, Johanna, it's Brandeis. What do you need? Do you know Dr. Edgar's Coldstream's phone number? Do you know how many Akara androids there are? Why do you need to know that? I'm trying to access Edgar's profile and I'm attempting to answer the security question to retrieve the account. The one you make in case you lose your password. So I need to know, and I quote, number of existing Akaras. How can someone be such a genius and be so dumb at the same time? Like, that's gonna stay, like that's gonna stay a fixed number or something. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I don't know the exact number at this moment. It's hard to believe this guy is the creator of the MNA and the father of the Akara. I try to see it as having multiple intelligences, like he's lacking in the most common ones in exchange for excelling in a few special ones. Ha, common sense is underrated. Okay, back to work, thanks. I kind of want to ask the other question now, though. Let's call her back, fuck it. We had another option there, 555-108-444. Could we not ask Akara herself? We don't have that option. I guess I could ask, actually, yeah, you're right. I should ask I should ask Donovan. Hey, Johanna, it's Brendeus. What do you need? Blah, blah. Do you know his phone number? He's a major player in all this M&A shit, so better include him in my game. Absolutely. The number is boom. Okay, that we gained something. Okay, so we're gonna talk to you. Hey, Donovan, I need your help. Sure, what's up? I need to find a way to install Diana's virus. New challenge. We need to forge Radika's bioprofile. Okay, let's try that. We need to forge Radika's bioprofile. Only way to run a program in Supercontinent's data stream is if it's signed by the CEO. Yeah, I heard. What a cautious kid. I spoke with Akara as soon as you found out about it. Akara thinks they can pull it off. Not a version good enough for you to replicate their voice, but at least the minimum necessary to sign a build. That's amazing. Give it to me. Normally, I'd require you to dig enough info on the target to forge the profile, but since your partner here is exceptionally good at his job, I got you covered already. All that juicy intel I found on Radika being raised by Akara themselves is enough for us to unlock Akara's protected data on the baby CEO. Akara's transmitting the profile as we speak. That was easy. Lily made a good point. Ty, when you were using Edgar's voice, Karen from HR called you daddy. She did. She's an android. Holy shit. That didn't even cross my mind at the time. Interesting. We can call at... and we can just manipulate her and get her to do everything. Okay, thank me later. Okay, so we've got the bio profile. Let's tackle that right now. Let's switch to Coldstream and call Karen from HR. Although we know, our character may not yet know. Let's see. Hello, this is Karen from HR. How can I help you? I can't remember why I called. Okay, so there's nothing we can get yet, but that's good to know for later. Okay, what were we gonna do next? So we got the bio profile. Brendeus can compile builds now. So let's figure out how to run that virus. Hey, Donovan, I need your help. Sure, what's up? I need to find a way to install Diana's virus. Good. Any ideas? You're a bit dense tonight, huh? Hey, I'm under a lot of pressure. I know, I'm sorry. My best bet here is Francis, the CTO. If someone knows how to install something in a supercontinent's network, that's him. Okay, thanks. All right, who can we call as to the CTO and convince him we need to change everything? Call him as himself? No, we can't do that. We could call as Johanna. We could call as Diana. We could call as Edgar. Well, Joanna's the chief operations. I feel like Diana as an engineer. I feel like Diana would make the most sense because she's at like the technical level. So it would make sense that an engineer would be like, listen, we need to change this. Let's try as Diana. So we're gonna call this guy. So 555 464 032. CTO's office, what's wrong? Hello, Mr. Cockinette, this is Diana Mays. Hi, Diana, what's up? I found a critical bug in SPW that we need to fix before it goes live. I don't know how to put this, but I found a critical bug that we fix before it goes live. What? Why? We can't make last-minute modifications. Tonight's a big deal. Precisely why we need to fix it before it goes live. Listen, even if I agreed to this nonsense, the only way to add something to the Supercontinent's stream right now is through an Office S-Raid. And to add something that way, you need a build signed off by Radika with Radika's biometric data. Okay, is there a way to contact Radika? You know our CEO doesn't take calls, she only makes them. Okay. If I manage to get a proper build, will you agree to let me push it to production? Only if the situation is concerning enough. Okay, I'll keep you posted. Find a way to concern Francis so he'll let us install the corrupted program. What is this profiling? What is this? Profiling percent. I wonder if that's like the total progress we've made. Alright, chat. What do you guys got? There's a lot going on here. There's a million, billion options. We need to narrow our focus. We could ask him. I'm a bit lost. Could you help me focus? Sure, let's see. To sum it up, we need to install Diana's failsafe EXE into the Supercontinent's network to fry M&A. We know that. To that, we'll need to find a way to install programs. Boom. Get your hands on Diana's corrupted code, presumably through Edgar's profile. Okay, so we need to get into Edgar's profile. Compile the virus using Radica's bio profile. Are you focused now? Yeah, thank you. Okay. We need to find out how many Akaras there are. And we need to find out Larissa's past name. Who is Larissa in love with? There was someone at the someone in Supercontinent that Larissa was in love with. Who was that? I don't know what's going on, but I make a guess at the number of Akira's or whatever. Hi, Peeve. You're welcome to guess. You'd normally have to dig some info to recreate Radica's profile, but since Ty did an amazing job getting info with Donovan, you get to skip that part. Oh, well, cool. Guys, before anyone wonders, Grayshock is one of the developers, so anything he says is going to be the truth, unless unless he's somehow forgotten. So that's cool. Also, Invisible Cup. Woo. I'm gonna guess someone is in love with an android, and the answer to that question is one. Is one. So I'm still struggling with part of it. We need to find out. So we need to get into Coldstream's profile, so that we can get access to the virus? No, but we don't need that. We just need the biometric data. So, but we would need to We have Edgar's number. That's true. But who do we call Edgar as? Who would Edgar talk to? Johanna? No. Diana. But Diana's like way below her. You just need to get the CTO to let you in. Yeah, we need to replicate biometric profile. Radica's bio is ready. Brandeis can corrupt compile builds now. We need to replicate Radica's biometric profile to hijack the MNA. Find a way to concern Francis so he'll let us install the corrupted program. We need to call Francis as someone and get him spooked. Maybe as Edgar. Or Johanna. I'm gonna try as Edgar. That would concern him if the main, like, if the mad scientist was like, listen, some bad shit's happening. CTO's office, what's wrong? Yo, Francis, this is Edgar. What did you fuck up this time? Hey, how about a little faith here? Okay, what do you want? The answer, okay, I fucked up. Okay. Okay, I fucked up and I need to modify the MNA before it goes live. What? Seriously, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? Calm down, Drama Queen. It's just a minor fix so the algorithm doesn't do his funny stuff. Funny stuff? We're talking about the future of fucking mankind here, Edgar. Can't you be a bit more proactive, Frankie? Yelling doesn't fix shit. Frankie, I'm gonna get your ass fired after we're done with this. Mark my words. Whatever, dude. How do I upload the patch then? Relax. At this point, you'll need to access your office's S-RAID to make modifications to the current stream. Cool. Where's that? You can unlock it with the same phone you're using to insult me. Just input all zeros. That's it. All zeros, chat. For fuck. Really? This reminds me of like in that TF2 fucking video from years ago when the soldier is running down the hall and he's trying to open the door and he's like, 1, 1, 1, 1. It's like, god damn it. Okay, all zeros. And your office's number. Okay, fair enough. The office's number at the end. Okay, it's a little more secure now. But still. Cool, thanks. Access the office's S-rate, all zeros, and this office's number. Wait. You know that build, for a build to be able to go live, it has to be signed with Radica's biometric data, right? How do I do that? Shit, we're screwed. Only Radica herself can do that. Okay, how do I contact her? You can't. She doesn't have a specified phone address. She calls when she needs to.
Exotic butters.
Oh my god. Nizasu has gifted a sub to Grey Shock. Oh, baby. Well, thank you for that. Grey Shock is now one of us. Thank you, Nizasu, for doing that. That is very nice of you. Okay, we're going to take a quick little break and have a little sing-along, because we haven't done that in a while. So my friends, lace up your shrews, and let's do this.
Take a closer look at that snout.
Thank you, Nizasu, again, and welcome, Grey Shock, to the Scrub Club. Alright, we're getting close, chat. She doesn't have a specific phone address. She calls when she needs to. Haughty bitch. Hey, careful. Sorry, I'll see what I can do. Thanks for the help. We're so screwed. What is this? Great. Okay, that's not...
I want Wonder Woman to break my door down and rip me from my computer chair and slam me into my wall. I want her to pin me to it and punch me in the stomach repeatedly and then take my computer and beat me to death with it. Please.
Okay.
It's necessary.
You can't donate as someone else. That's weird. Snazzy, if that's you, don't pretend to be someone else, especially a new person. But thank you, Snazzy, assuming it's Snazzy, for the $3 donation. And whatever you hacked me, exactly. But thank you, Snazzy, for hacking Grey Shock and donating $3 and furthering your bizarre kink. Okay. Let's move on. So we need to know what office number we're at. Let's find out. Hey Donovan, I need your help. Sure, what's up? I can't figure out how to open the S-rate. Francis told you it's all zeros plus the office's number to get it out. So you should input something like 00XXX. Yeah, I get that, but how do I get the office's number? Isn't there a clue anywhere in the office? Okay. A note. Since you complained about the computer ruining your feng shui, I had it installed in a hidden compartment. To use it, activate it from your phone. It's all 7s hit jackpot. We'll set it out you on Francis. Gotta love them post-it notes. Okay, so it's not there. Some documents, they look like meeting schedules. Office 62. Okay, we're in the CFO. We need to find the one that's the CFO. HR. Boom, CFO, Office 56. All right, chat, we got it. Office 56. Do we have everything we need? I think we do. We have the biometric. Hang on. Hang on. Let me think for a sec. We've replicated the bio profile. We have the virus. 000000056. I think we're ready to do it. Accessible from Edgar's account. Way to stop the MNA. But what about... But we don't have the virus. Yeah, we don't have the virus, do we? We still need to get into Edgar's account, which means we still have to find out Larissa's former name, or her former name, and how many androids there are. Okay. Who did Larissa, who was Larissa obsessed with at the office? I forget. The CTO might know the amount of Vakara? Did we I thought we asked him already. Call Larissa as Edgar? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Was it Edgar? Okay. Let's try. So we got 555 991 554. Hi there. Larissa? Right now, I'm not at the office, so I'm in no condition to work at all. Feel free to leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I'm in the mood. Yeah, I wouldn't be in the office at this time of night either. Kudos for not being a corporate prick, Larissa. Who would know Larissa's previous name? Coldstream. We should call, whoa, Snazzy! Yeah.
Hi, it's me. Definitely Snazzy. I don't want anyone to beat me up in a very sexual way at all. I want warm hugs and kisses and a soft warm bed to cuddle in. Please, it is needed and necessary.
Cause I'm gonna be Oprah rich.
What the
I want
fuck?
to know the office number, so she can humiliate me further or something. Whatever along the lines of my last donation. Also, I can't afford to be myself in donations for too much longer.
What is going on? Either way, Snazzy and or Gray Shock, but probably Snazzy. Thank you for those donations. Damn. Okay, let's... We don't have much longer to play this tonight because I promised Jerp that by 11 we would be getting ready for the SNES race. So we're going to do as much as we can in the next 10 minutes or so. It looks like we aren't going to finish the game tonight. I know we're close. Again?
I'm using my VOMod to impersonate Snazzy. Love, Brandeis.
You're taking this too far, but thank you, Snazzy, for the $5, the $3.01, the $3.50, and the $3. All different numbers for some reason. Thank you very much, Snazzy. Okay. Damn. I appreciate that. We need to call Edgar as someone that would be able to get her former name. Wait, as Larissa? No, we can't do that. As Diana? No, Adrian. Fuck. Who would know Larissa's previous name? Edgar? We haven't tried calling Nema. HR? Oh, HR! We could call yes, HR would know. But wait, wouldn't it just be in her profile? Cool Gains, thank you for the 351.
I love you, Snazzy.
Hang on, chat. Did we miss it in the... Oh, it's not there anymore. Okay. Let's call HR as, Daddy. And ask about Larissa. Because HR has to know her previous name. Hello, this is Karen from HR. How can I help you? Oh, never mind. Okay, so it's not that. Who else could we call as? Not Brandeis. The lawyer, maybe? Call the lawyer as Coldstream? No. As the COO? Name is a lawyer, but who do you call as to get that info? Maybe as the COO. Let's try that. It might work. Okay, so we haven't called Nema at all. So 555-068-15-8. We can't call as Larissa. We don't have her, like, her profile. Yes? Hey, Nema, this is Joanna. Oh my god, Joanna, I can't believe my ears. Is it really you? Yeah, I'm back. I don't know you were so worried about me. I've been going crazy looking for you since you left the office in such a state. I'm so sorry, I didn't know what got into me. Apparently it was some malfunction with my implants, but I got it fixed in time. Thank God. Back to normality. Did you need something from me? I need you to fire every engineer on our payroll. No. Do you know anything about Larissa's previous identity? Yes, but why do you ask? I'm conducting a security background check on all employees because we've been having some data leakage problems in the company. I'm sure Larissa's loyal to us, but you can never be too careful, right? Oh, okay. It shouldn't be disclosing colleagues' personal data, not even to an executive. These are drastic times, Nema. I'm sure it can't be that illegal for your boss to check up on your background, right? I don't know why I fight it. We both know I'll comply. Her former name was Daniel. Daniel Robillard. See? Not a big deal. I'll continue with my background check then. Larissa's former name was Daniel. Or Danielle. Daniel? Daniel. Thanks, Nema. Okay, so we know that. Now we need to find out how many robots there are. And who might know that? Who haven't we asked about that? CFO. He's gone. Diana, Larissa, Nema, Edgar. Edgar would know how many robots there are. If we call Edgar as Johanna. Oh, hang on. No. So, Johanna, call Edgar at 555-389-466. I'm super high right now, so I hope this ain't important. What's up? Do you know how many Akara androids there are? Sorry to bother you at this time of the night. I just need to check one little detail. Do you know how many Akara androids there are? Ah, that's easy. Whew. We produced 256 beautiful Akara androids. It's a nice number, huh? Boom. Just boom. Okay, we did the thing, chat. We have it. Let's access Dr. Edgar Coldstream. The number of existing Akaras, 256. Daniel. Did I miss something? Hang on. Oh, and input it on the phone. Find out the security code first and input it on the phone. Okay, okay. 256 Daniel put in. Gotcha. So 256 DANIEL. Access to Dr. Edgar Coldstream's account granted for Executive Office 56 computer. Bam. Good night, Turd Burglar. Finally, I'm in. Gotta run my data, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Dr. Edgar Coldstream, 37 years old. Whoa, this guy's grades were mediocre, to put it mildly. I guess not every genius has to fit into academic rat race, huh? Well, he managed a doctorate. That's an achievement. Oh, he has implants done at Supercontinent. We can access his medical data. But we already have him, yeah. Shame that last night I told Akara to recreate Edgar's voice. We could have gotten it from this. Well, whatever. Now, what we came for. Let's check the Mirror Neuron Algorithm Project's repository. That should be where we get the code. Oh my god, I found it. This is a hot mess. Diana, dude, this isn't a buggy version. This is a fucking instrument of chaos. There's no saying what'll happen to the network if we execute this code. Sounds good to me. Let's fry Supercontinent. You're always down for blowing up technology, huh? Electricity is overrated. Okay, I downloaded the program. We just need to compile it and find a way to upload it to Supercontinent's network. The mirror neuron bullshit is on borrowed time. We did it. I think we have everything. We got the virus. Did we compile it yet? Brandeis is now able to compile a virus to stop the MNA. So we need to get that from... We could just do the S-Raid now, right? I think it's time for the S-Raid. What's the profiling meter on the side for? I have no idea. This little thing? It hasn't gone up in a while. We still got an S-Raid. I know that, but that's the final step. Do we already have it compiled? I think yeah, we're ready. Alright, chat. Unlocking S-Raid from Office 056. Here we go. Cool. Aww. I still don't have the corrupted code to infect the network. Let's focus and end those bastards' operation. We're very close though. The corrupted code would be from, I guess, Diana? Okay, we got that. We need Francis to open the S-Raid, replicate, profile ready to replicate, Hydra. Find a way to access Larissa's former name, blah, blah, blah. Larissa, Nema, got her implants, way to stop the MNA. It's from Diana. Just can't remember. Talk to Donovan, maybe, yeah. Hey Donovan, I need your help. Sure, what's up? Larissa's former ID was Daniel. Can you get me that voice? Sure. I don't see why that would be necessary. It's not an easy search, but we can look both for the names Larissa and Daniel in the city's gender transitioning centers. A car is transmitting the data. Found a match. Let me see. Yes, that's our girl. No doubt about it. A car is transmitting Larissa's profile to the neural network, neural drive as you speak. Okay, so we got that. I don't know if we need that, but it's good to have. I guess Edgar will be the easiest target if you've got something left to squeeze out of him. Good idea. So now we need... Oh, compile Diana's failsafe. We have to do it on the computer. You fucking Rika. Diana's failsafe is ready, fresh out of the compiling oven and ready to cause some damage. Now we just need to install it on the Supercontinent's network using the S-RAID. Alright, chat, we did the thing. Let's do an even bigger thing. Finally, everything is ready. Are we ready to blow the goddamn mirror neuron algorithm sky high? I do have an important question, though, from either someone who's played this game or from any developers that are in the chat. How much time is left in the game if we go at this pace? I ask this because I promised Jerp that we were going to do our SNES race like right now. So if there's still like 20 minutes, 30 minutes left, then that's perfect. Even if it doesn't autosave, we can recreate what, well, hopefully, hang on. 0 minutes, okay, it just saved. You're close to the final scene, but how close is close? 30 minutes? Can you give me a rough estimate? Because if it is 30 minutes or so, 30 minutes? Okay, so I can't... 30 minutes is actually good. I can't do it right now because my friend that I'm going to be doing the SNES race with, he has a day job and I have to do it now or we can't. But 30 minutes is perfect because 30 minutes is a nice quick stream edition. So what we're going to do, chat, I know this is a cliffhanger, but it's the right cliffhanger. Right before you're going to press the button and see the world blow up. That's the perfect time to go to a commercial break. And we're going to actually finish this. Can you finish it after the race with Jerp? I would rather do it this time tomorrow. Because, first of all, a lot of the developers are in Spain. And if I do it after the race with Jerp, it'll be like 7 a.m. and they'll all be gone to bed. But if I do it this time tomorrow, the final scene, even if it's only 30 minutes, that's fine. We're going to put it all together as a VOD anyway, so people will be able to watch the whole thing. But 30 minutes seems like the perfect amount to tack on to the beginning of the next stream, which is tomorrow, to finish everything. Because I really want to finish it, but I also don't want to disappoint Jerp, because he's waiting. And I want the developers to be able to watch those that are available. So that's what we're going to do. We are actually going to call it on this cliffhanger, which seems crazy, but it's the perfect... I love cliffhangers. I love making people wonder. We're about to press the button, but we're not gonna. So tomorrow at 11 p.m.? Well, it'll be tomorrow at whenever we start, around 8 Eastern. So probably like 2 a.m. Spain time. Something like that. But yeah, we're going to call it right here because it saved 2 minutes ago. And I do like a good cliffhanger. We'll come and watch for sure. It's been an amazing stream. Well, thank you, Grey Shock, for dropping by. And anybody else who helped develop this like masterpiece of a game. I said it before and I'll say it again. This is my game of the year. Now, I know it's only been 1 month. So saying that something is a game of the year in a single month doesn't seem like a lot, but a lot came out this month. A lot of very crazy games came out this month. And I know the game was not released this month, but for me, this has been my game of the year thus far. But yeah, holy crap. We're going to keep it right on that cliffhanger right before we press the doomsday button. Apparently there's about 30 minutes left, and that's perfect so this time, well, earlier than now, tomorrow, we'll do the conclusion of the Red Strings Club. But chat, in the meantime, we're going to take a little break, about 5 minutes or so, and when we come back, Mr.